wish upon a star. Makes no difference who you are. Anyone you'd like to hear will come to you. Hello, welcome to Montanu. Let's learn about Moana and all her friends. We start with Moana herself. 16-year-old Moana has always felt drawn to the open ocean. She feels it calling to her and longs to explore the world beyond her island home, Montanu. But the people of Montanu are forbidden to travel past the reef, and as the daughter of the village chief, Moana has to set a good example for the villagers and prepare to one day take over leadership of her tribe. Moana also feels a deep pull to help her people, and when it becomes clear that her island is dying, she takes it upon herself to leave her home to find a way to save Montanu. Moana is spirited and adventurous. When she feels strongly about something, she never gives up. It is this determination that leads Moana to discover her people's true heritage as voyagers and restore the balance of nature to the world.
Did you know that?
Moana's name means ocean in many Polynesian languages. The red in Moana's clothing represents her royal heritage as daughter of the chief. Over 40 designs were proposed for Moana's necklace. The final choice represents her ties to both land and sea, with the stars representing her identity as a navigator.
Now you know.
Over here is Maui. As a baby, Maui was thrown into the sea and left for dead. Maui was rescued and raised by the gods, but he has never stopped trying to prove himself worthy to humans. In the past, he did many amazing things for humans, including bringing them fire and raising islands from the sea for them to live on. But Maui is also the reason that Montanu and the surrounding islands are dying. Eager to find bigger and better tasks to perform, Maui stole the heart of Te Fiti, the mother island, causing a darkness to spread that will gradually encompass the whole world. And Te Fiti transforms into an evil, destructive god, Teka. After a disastrous battle, Maui lost both the heart and his magic fishhook, and was marooned on a tiny island for 1,000 years. His only companion was Mini Maui, a magical tattoo with a mind of its own. That is until Moana lands on his island and gives him a chance to redeem himself.
Did you know that?
The legendary Pacific demigod Maui is seen in different ways by different cultures and is the subject of many fantastic tales. The character of Maui was inspired by a combination of these stories. And in an early draft of the film, Maui had a grandmother named Hina who served as the guard to Leilotai's entrance.
Now you know.
Meet Pua. Sweet and cute, Pua is a little pig who lives on Montanu. He is Moana's friend and pet. Although he does not speak, Pua does his best to support Moana. He even joins her on her first foray into the open ocean. However, a bad experience with a wave scares Pua off of going into the water again, and he does not accompany Moana on her second journey. Here is Hey Hey. Hey Hey is a silly rooster who lives on Montanu. When he stows away on Moana's boat, he finds himself accidentally along for an adventure. Hey Hey doesn't speak and continually does ridiculous things, such as walking off the edge of the boat directly into the water. His best skill is pecking, but even so, he often pecks the wrong things. This is Chief Tui, or Tu. Chief Tui is Moana's father and leader of the village. He expects Moana to be the next leader and insists that she must turn her back on the sea and focus on learning about her people and her duties. As a young man, Tui also felt the call of the sea. He set sail from Montanu, but when he ran into a storm, his companion was killed. Now, to keep his people from danger, he maintains the restriction on any villagers sailing beyond the reef. Meet Sina. Sina is Moana's mother. Compassionate and level-headed, she does her best to support Moana and help her understand Chief Tui's behavior, especially his opinions about the open ocean. It is she who tells Moana about Tui's own experiences with the sea. Sina helps Tui prepare Moana to one day take leadership of the tribe, and she's very proud of the work her daughter is doing to help her people. Meet Grandma Tala. Moana's grandmother and best friend, Grandma Tala, knows all the lore of her island. She keeps Montanu's legends alive by sharing them with the young children of the island. Tala is one of the few islanders left who know that her people used to be wayfinders. She believes the people of Montanu are meant to be voyagers again, and encourages Moana to sail, even going so far as to show Moana the cavern full of boats. Tala is a confidante for Moana. She rescues the heart of Te Fiti when Moana drops it as a child, and restores it to her so that she may go on her voyage. Tala considers herself the village crazy lady and is not concerned with what others think of her. She does things her own way and encourages Moana to listen to her inner voice and do the same.
Did you know that?
Grandma Tala was not in the initial script for the movie. In a song that was written for the movie but not included, it is revealed that Tala gave Moana her name.
Now you know.
Oh, here is Tamatua. Tamatua is a giant crab monster who lives in Leilotai, the realm of the monsters. Egotistical and showy, Tamatua longs to be more than just a bottom feeder. He prides himself on his collection of special valuable items and covers his shell in shiny objects to make him look fabulous. Tamatua is not fond of Maui. The demigod broke off one of his legs in a previous battle, and Tamatua has been holding a grudge ever since. The only thing he wants more than revenge on Maui is the heart of Te Fiti, a fact Moana uses to her advantage to escape the vicious crab. And here are the Kakamora. The Kakamora are a group of small bandits who sail on floating islands of flotsam collected from the ocean. These vile creatures wear coconuts over their heads and bodies as armor, on which they draw their faces and expressions. Although they look cute, the Kakamora are actually quite menacing. They seek the heart of Te Fiti and try to take it from Moana by force. And those are all the Moana characters. Join me next time, and we'll go to Monstropolis and explain all the characters from Monsters, Inc.